This just in is Riot Games officially fed up with Major League channels and are putting an end to their channels? Will League of Legends be coming to console soon? And is major streamer Jynxzi finally permanently banned from League of Legends as he started his League of Legends grind? How did Rioters solve this problem? And does this pose bigger problems for the League of Legends community as well as League's terms of service? Let's talk about it all here on Summoner's Sofa. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Summoner's Sofa. My name is Miss Chum Chum, and this is your place for all League of Legends news gathered from every corner of the internet. Whether you're a League of Legends veteran who has been playing since beta, or you just downloaded League of Legends yesterday, everything you need to stay up to date on League of Legends news is right here. Now, as always, there's a lot to cover, so all of this information has been jam-packed into your Nexus feed. Is League of Legends on its way to support console gaming like Xbox and PlayStation? This news comes in hot after popular League of Legends YouTuber Dumbs made it possible to play League of Legends with a steering wheel. In case you missed it, WASD was first introduced to League of Legends in August of 2025 and has finally made its way into ranked matches on live servers this past week. Originally, it was added to support new players coming from FPS titles like Fortnite, Overwatch, and other games. There was a lot of focus on lowering that barrier to entry for new players. But why is this important? WASD coming to League means that they've added controller support. So could this be means for a transition into supporting consoles like Xbox and PlayStation? A piece of the community has already transferred into mobile gaming for Wild Rift, League of Legends' mobile counterpart. Would the community like or dislike crossplay? And is there a piece of community that would rather play on console as a whole? The community is still split on whether WASD is an instant advantage over mouse and keyboard. Now, obviously, it makes for new playstyles, great content, as we've seen from Dumbs, but will this be a transition state for League to make its way onto console like its FPS counterpart, Valorant? Mel continues to be the problem child of League of Legends as she currently has the highest ban rate and lowest win rate in the game. This mid-lane long-range mage has a ban rate of 40.1% and her win rate is sitting at 45%. The bigger problem here is the community is constantly complaining about her design, and Riot Games continues to find it difficult to balance her. The main complaints has always been focused on her W, the rebuttal, as it used to make her completely immune to all damage and would fire any projectiles back at the original caster. But this has been nerfed, y'all. It no longer makes her immune to damage. Instead, it destroys the projectiles that are AoE and are not targeting her directly. So for example, your Samira ultimate, your Katarina ultimate, those daggers, those bullets disappear into thin air. They've also already nerfed her Q, Radiant Volley, several times, reducing the speed and the damage of the ability. But I'm here to argue that the actual problem is her passive and her ultimate ability. The problem with Mel is not her W. It never was her W. And Mel players, I want to hear from you. Her execute is way too strong, and the fact that she can ult you when she doesn't even have vision on you is diabolical. If I'm keeping it a buck with y'all don't know how to bait out her W or dodge her abilities that are now super slow, and you just need someone to complain about. Her win rate is 45%, brother. I need you to lock in. Why are you perma-banning her? I think that we should bring back old Mel and nerf the ult and passive. And we might be cooking with an actually balanced champion with a balanced win rate. But up until that point, we will have half of the community crying about a dog water champion that used to be fun and unique. I want to take time to say, if you're enjoying the news and the video podcast, don't forget to like the video, follow us on socials, and thank you so much for all of your support and convo on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I see y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I see y'all in chat. Now let's get back to the tea. If you're new to ranked, LP Loss Mitigation might be the reason for your negative LP gains, and let me tell you why. LP Loss Mitigation will trigger when you're playing a ranked game in League of Legends and someone on your team is sabotaging the team, intentionally feeding, or AFKing entirely. You will receive either LP back for the loss or no LP loss at all. But did you know that LP Loss Mitigation doesn't give you MMR back for the loss? Now, if you're sitting here asking, what is MMR? MMR is an acronym for matchmaking rate. It's an unseen number that tells the matchmaking system who to pair you up against. If your MMR is higher than your scene rank, so if you're Platinum 3, but it thinks you're Diamond 3, you're going to get positive LP gains for 25 LP upon win or minus 20 upon loss. If your MMR is lower than your scene rank, so your MMR is showing gold 4, but your actual rank is Platinum 3, you'll receive negative LP gains. So you'll go up 15 LP upon win and lose 25 upon loss. Now, for my veterans who already knew this, I see y'all have been asking, what is even the point of LP loss mitigation? Is it purely cosmetic? Is it to keep people's morale high when on the back end it's actually fixing nothing? Would you rather actually lose LP so that it doesn't make it harder to climb in the long run? The community has started to point out this problem and is awaiting Riot's response. And I'm here to amplify that. Riot, when will we see the issue addressed? Next up in headlines, y'all, Diva down. BigBadBear has been presented with a possible cease and desist. Now, if you're sitting here asking who is BigBadBear, BigBadBear is a leak channel on Twitter, but most popularly on YouTube. BigBadBear has made a reputation for leaking new skins, new champions, and new season concepts, well before League of Legends even announces them. Recently, BigBadBear posted a tweet stating, "They got me, gal," with an image attached to it of a girl crying saying, "No more leaks." Is League of Legends finally cracking down on leak pages? I spoke with someone within Riot and learned that League of Legends leak pages have been quite detrimental to the game. One of the worst leaks that has ever happened in League of Legends history was during the release of Xayah and Rakan. This tarnished the vibes at Riot Games and caused major devastation amongst the devs and creators, as it was leaked that both of these champions were to be released at the same time. Now, I think it's very obvious that game developers don't like their hard work being spoiled. And as a creator, sometimes our work is spoiled as well because we get early access to these information and these assets. The leaks get the information out before we, the creators, do, and our hard work sometimes feels like it was for nothing. But with the tweet from BigBadBear, is Riot Games finally fed up? Now, I want to ask y'all, is Riot overreacting? Are the leak channels bad for the community? Or do y'all like finding out the new skins, the new champions, the new concepts before the official release? Would you rather see League roll out the red carpet when they want to? Y'all, I don't know if you've seen, but Jynxzi was perma-banned in League of Legends, and part of the community is raging at Riot Games' response. Jynxzi, one of the most popular streamers with almost 10 million followers, has started a League of Legends grind. He has even began collabing with several popular League of Legends streamers, like Tyler1, Dantes, and Kadeem. It wasn't long until Riot Games found out that Jynxzi was playing on a purchased, botted account, and he was promptly permanently banned. If you missed it, Riot Games has made an insane effort recently to combat botters, enters, griefers, AFKers, anything against the term of service. But let's take a step back here. There's a bigger problem. Jynxzi stated that the reason that he purchased the account is because he didn't want to spend time leveling account or playing with bots. This shows that there's still a huge barrier to overcome for new players that turns them away. Famous Rioter Drew Levin, the lead on product and strategy for League of Legends and who has made a reputation for interacting with individuals on League Twitter, tweeted, "Buying accounts is still illegal." But this whole situation was quickly remedied. The global influencer lead, Josiah, was able to get a League of Legends partnered and unlocked account to Jynxzi quickly. But there's another problem here, y'all. People in part of the community is upset about the special treatment that Jynxzi was getting after he got perma-banned and he still got to play. Me personally, y'all, I think this was the easiest layup in the world from Riot Games. It was an obvious solution and it was quick and easy and everyone went about their day. Yes, it probably sucks for everyday players to see this, but also the amount of reach and free advertisement that League of Legends is getting, there's no way they would stand in between that It's the easiest business decision in the world. And League of Legends players, you're still benefiting from this. His players or his viewers will play League of Legends. They'll buy skins. There's more revenue and more cool things for you to experience later. Personally, my mom always said life isn't fair and then you die. So we just have to move on. Do the benefits of one of the most popular streamers basically advertising the game to millions outweigh the consequences of deliberately and admittedly breaking the terms of service? If you're on the go, don't forget that you can find this video podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music. And don't forget, you can always join the conversation on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. I stay in them comments, okay? So don't be afraid to let me know how you really think. Now, let's quickly go over esports. We're going worldwide today, y'all. Chinese team from the LPL, JDG, has officially signed a beautiful baby Gora as the team pet dog. Her name is Dua Bao. I believe I'm saying that correctly. And major news coming in from T1 or LCK, T1 support carrier, the 3-time world's champion, has re-signed with T1 until 2029. This now aligns with Faker's contract, who was announced last year that he will also end his contract in 2029. Now, guys, I've got some very special guests. I'm so excited to get them on the couch, but we're going to stand by for just a moment as we get them set up. Welcome back, y'all. I have some of my favorite guests ever here today. I have high elo content creator xFSNSaber and ex-pro challenger content creator Stunt or Stuntopolis. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, no, I'm glad to introduce y'all to my summoner sofa set. I kind of want to ask y'all, like, let's go ahead and get started with it. How are y'all feeling about the new season and the reset that happened in the Apex tiers?
It's terrible.
Really bad.
Why is it terrible? Like, I thought high elo players wanted this so bad, like, because it was getting out of hand. The LP was getting out of hand. What makes it bad now?
I think that in general, high elo players wished it never happened, and then this is just like how they're trying to fix it. But like, it's miserable to play, even though this is the fix.
What makes it miserable?
Well, the matchmaking is a little messed up because, you know, you got like a wide variety of skilled players in every game. You know, you get the literal Emerald players with Challenger players. So
Oh, it goes down to Emerald?
Yeah, a lot of
pretty
Emerald 1 players in my games.
it's pretty bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to Emerald. I'm trying to play with y'all. We could duo real
You
quick.
could probably play better than some of my teammates recently.
my
Oh, it's that bad?
It's pretty
Like,
bad. It's pretty bad.
It's bad.
so like when does the remedy come in? Like, do you feel like you'll be able to climb, or is it just like not even enjoyable anymore?
I mean, we could climb. It's just, you know, it's a painful process.
So how long do you think it'll be before you reach your challenger or your grandmaster?
Honestly, I think because they reset the ladder, but they didn't really fix the gains, people are getting still like plus 30, and so I've seen people get 600 LP in like 2 days, and so rank is still really inflated, and you know 600 LP is what challenger used to end, you know.
Yeah.
And people are getting that in 2 days.
Yeah.
It kind of feels I don't know, just everything is inflating, I guess.
Dude, and you still have the rest of the year because the rank won't reset until January unless they do another reset. That's crazy. Okay, I kind of have a question though, and I know you guys aren't low elo, but do y'all think they should have reset the whole ladder, not just the Apex tiers?
I'm kind of down. That sounds like fun.
Yeah?
They used to do that. You used to be able to be like gold and play with like a challenger player, and I think from the challenger side it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think even for the gold side, like sure they might want to play with their favorite streamers, so it could be fun for them too. Yeah.
Okay, fire. I like that. Okay, I think it's time, y'all, that we get into some Rift tea. All right, so I know you guys saw the whole Jynxzi situation. Jynxzi coming over to League of Legends. He got banned. I want to ask y'all first and foremost, do y'all think that y'all could coach Jynxzi?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of coach as like, not for a living, but as like my side thing. So, and I'm like an educational ADC content creator. So yeah, I definitely could. But there's no way he would actually want to play this role. It's pretty bad for a new player, I think.
So what role do you think he should start off on? Like completely coming brand new?
Whatever he likes, honestly. I think roles are like kind of like personality type quizzes. Like
I agree.
certain like supports are usually a little bit more caring, and ADCs have their little selfish quirks.
Do we agree? Do we agree?
Yeah,
Interesting,
and we
interesting,
agree.
interesting.
And mid lane has like main character syndrome. Like I definitely feel like for like a big streamer like him, he'd probably want to be like top lane.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
No.
1v1 energy.
Yeah. No. I definitely see
You didn't
that.
say what personality top laners have.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Like I personally, I hate top lane. I hate top laners. I think they're so toxic. Okay, do y'all think top lane should always get last pick?
I mean, yeah.
Really?
You want to lose the game for fun?
Bro, every time a top laner offers to swap or wants to swap, I deny it immediately. They are going to go 0-13, whether they're today pick, tomorrow pick, yesterday pick, it does not matter. They int every time. So you think I'm inting by not giving them top for last pick?
It's just like playing the odds, right? Like, you know, they could get last pick, go 0-10. And then if they get counter pick, they're more likely to go 0-10, you know?
I mean, the thing about top laners is they always say their role doesn't matter, but then like they also want last pick. So like,
Right.
choose one.
Choose one. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I feel a little bit validated. Let's talk about the league pages. Did y'all hear what I was saying about BigBadBear and he's getting like a little cease and desist from Riot Games? How do you feel about league pages in general? Do you think they're like unhealthy for the ecosystem? Do you like seeing the leaks before Riot Games announces them? Have you ever been affected by them? Like, kind of give me your spiel on it.
I mean, I think they're like bad for the company, right? And bad for like hype because, you know, the company's waiting for everything to be done to like release something that's like gonna make players excited for. And then if you like leak something that's like halfway done, then it's just like it kills all the hype and like the vibe, right? So yeah, I mean, it's like leaks are not good, right?
How do you feel, Will?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a big opinion on this topic, but I agree that reminds me of how they were like teasing 2xKO for a long time, and then because it took a while for them to release, it felt like it lost a lot of momentum and hype when it actually came out. I think that's kind of what leaks would do for something like people will find out early and then they'll forget about it. Yeah.
That's fair. How about WASD? Do y'all have like strong feelings about WASD coming to ranked? Do you think it has like a certain advantage over point and click or mouse and keyboard?
Well, I heard Riot made like nerfed it, so it's like not supposed to be like super broken or whatever. So, but I mean, I think they would like low key kill their own game if they made WASD better than mouse inputs and keyboard.
Yeah.
They just hope they don't make it like you have to learn this. Yeah. Otherwise, you can't play like ADC or something.
Did y'all ever try it? Like, did y'all ever play it?
Yeah, I've tried it. I think if you were learning under the traditional controls, WASD feels pretty weird to pick up. But I think if you learned it under WASD, it would feel a little bit better. But I doubt like people who learned it on the traditional controls would play WASD now. It would just feel too weird.
Yeah, the switch over is a little too hard to like transfer to, I feel like, because like you're flashing in place because of the F key and your abilities are all wonky because like one of the abilities is like on your mouse too, so you have to like click for it. It just feels too wonky. I feel like you would have to fully be coming from like Fortnite or like a WASD like game title. Do y'all have any feelings about if because of WASD League of Legends implemented like crossplay with PlayStation or like console players like for Apex tiers? How would y'all feel about that?
It's kind of interesting, right? Like I don't really know how League could be ported to console. That's like console players on League sounds very casual.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
Well, like, so you can play with a controller now because of the WASD inputs. So like normally when a game goes to console, there's like an issue with like auto aim or whatever. Would you feel like that shouldn't be integrated into League? Like, or are you like chill with like if it were to go to Xbox or something?
I mean, I just wait for it to happen, and once it happens, and if it's bad, I'll complain about it.
That's fair. That's fair. Next, I want to talk to y'all about Mel. I know y'all heard my spiel about, I don't think that Mel's problem is her W. I think her problem is actually her passive or her ultimate. Do you feel like the community is justified in all of the complaints surrounding her rebuttal? Or do you think that the annoying part of Mel is somewhere else in the game?
I think that the main problem with Mel was that she was released.
Oh, yeah. You don't like Mel at all?
This champ is horrendous
really?
For the game, I think. It is literally like, what's her win right now? Right now, it's like one of the worst bot laners, and I keep her permanently banned because it's like the worst experience to play against, like legitimately.
Okay, so my thought process, and what I was arguing earlier was she has a 45% win rate. And her ban rate is super duper high. If she's not winning, why are you banning her?
You just can't play the game. It's not fun. You can't lane.
But like, you can dodge. Are you not dodging her skill shots? Like, what's T?
Her Q is undodgeable. Her W, she can hold forever until you try and do something. So it's like...
But just bait it, no?
Oh yeah, it's like too fast. It's like physically like impossible. Like if you go into a custom game right now and you 1v1 Mel and you're like, okay, I'm gonna throw Q at you, try and dodge it, you're gonna get hit, right?
Okay, but like you can also bait out the W. I personally think her Q is fully dodgeable. They made it so slow, bro. Like,
oh, is it slow now?
It's super slow.
Oh, it's slow now.
But my issue is like you just have to get hit by one and you're one shot. So she just needs to hit you with one combo. Okay,
so that's where my problem lies, is that you get hit with the Q, okay, you get hit with the E, but then that execute threshold, it's too big, right? Do you think if they nerfed the execute that it would be more playable against?
So if they nerfed that, I think her win rate would drop to like 40 something, like 42 maybe.
So is she just like unfixable?
They should just make her a support, honestly. We need a new support.
We do. We were talking about that the other day, how Melio was released like, what, 3 years ago or something like that?
And he doesn't count because Melio is just Yumi with legs.
Yumi with legs.
I'm done. Oh my gosh. So yeah, somebody in chat, Daisy Chain said, my issue is the passive. Like, why am I getting executed level 1?
No,
and that's valid.
Oh, yeah.
That's very valid. And that's my argument. The passive needs a nerf. The ult needs a nerf. But like her W, I know I said it earlier and you were in here. I was like, bro, y'all are trolling. Just dodge or just bait out the W and then dodge the Q.
You can't really bait it out though. Like if they're not dumb, they just wait for you to actually cast a spell.
Okay, but like say you're freaking Ezreal or something. Are you saying primarily she's a mid laner, yeah?
I think you see her bot a lot, right?
Bot and
you do?
Mid,
yeah, bot and mid.
Oh, I don't see her bot a lot. But okay, so say you're playing against her mid. And you're going up against who's a traditional like mid laner? Ahri.
She's Ahri.
Use your charm. Okay, it's baited. It's on like a 25-second cooldown.
Wait. How do you bait the W?
You use your charm. She's
on
not
her. On her. You get hit by your own charm.
Okay, dodge when it comes back.
You can't. That's the problem.
You can dodge the.
You cannot dodge your own skill shot.
You can't dodge your own skill shot.
It's disturbing.
It's really
disturbing.
Okay.
It's literally impossible.
So, are you saying? Final thing about Mel is that it's the W then?
I think she needs to be removed from the game. Yes, her W is a big issue.
Well, actually, the good Mels, they won't even W like hold it. They'll just use it on like any random trade where and they reflect one thing, and then it's so annoying.
And then you lose the trade and then they just wait for 20 seconds, come back again. I mean,
well, it's 35, 38. It's 38
it's
now.
A long cooldown. It's a long cooldown. You literally see they're saying stand behind a minion. Van is saying stand behind a minion.
Sure, yes.
I don't know, man.
Genius. Mel will put herself in her spot where her W is completely worthless. I'm sure.
These are the people backseating me in my actual games from Emerald.
True.
Have y'all ever played her ADC? Have you ever tried her ADC?
Yeah, when she was first released, it was disturbing.
Do you find her still viable as an ADC?
I haven't played her because I've been keeping her permanently banned. But I mean, her win rate is really low, so you're not gonna win. But you're like gonna make it so the enemy bot lane can't play.
Okay, and then you win from that, or Or you just make the game miserable.
You just make the game miserable for them, right?
Well, she's not as popular now because Seraphine's so broken. So now all the mage ADC players just moved on to Seraphine or Brand right now, which are all both equally annoying, right?
Yes. But like being annoying in
bad.
League is good. I feel like it's a good thing to be annoying. Like there's a lot of annoying champions that
Is it though? Is it though?
Fizz, Brand, Seraphine, they're annoying, no?
One of these is not like the others, I think.
Okay, so which one is not like the other? They're all AP mages, no?
Fizz.
Well, I mean, Fizz can't be played bot, right?
Okay, valid. I guess we gotta delete Mel, y'all. I guess we gotta delete Mel. Unfortunately, it sounds like there is no consensus on how we can balance this champion. But if y'all have takes, please let us know in the comments. Let us know in chat. We want to hear from y'all. Now it's time for my favorite segment of Summoner Sofa, non-iron takes. So non-iron takes are a untraditional opinion about League that is definitely not iron, okay? Last week, Electro said that Yuumi should be banned in all ranked games because people use that as like their lower elo and they're just autopiloting and getting a free win. What's your feels on that?
Yuumi also shouldn't have been released.
Really? Oh my gosh. So just all of these champions just shouldn't be in the game anymore?
They're just problems, I think. They're design issues that are like causing infinite problems because it's like not really balanceable, right?
So they've nerfed Yuumi though, right? Like her best friend mechanic, you can't just like stay on someone always. Like you can tell a good Yuumi from a bad Yuumi, right? No?
You can.
Yeah, well, the best friend mechanic does encourage staying on one person always. But the thing about Yuumi is she has trouble getting good vision control, I guess.
Okay.
So if you really... It's an active effort to punish her. And if whoever she's attached to is fed, then it becomes very difficult to win. I would say, yes, it's a problematic design, but there are ways to play against her. And... yeah, I don't know. I don't mind playing against her in ranked. I will say she's been getting a lot of buffs recently, so I think when she's really powerful, she's annoying. But when she's weak, like, it's whatever. Right now, she's strong, though.
Do you play her? Because you're a support main, so...
I'm surprised, but a lot of people request her to
Really?
be played. Yeah, I guess she has a fan base of, like... and everyone who plays Yuumi has, like, some story. It's always, like... you know, I moved to a different country and like now everyone's too good. Like somebody moved from NA server to like Korean server and they were like, I can't compete anymore. So I just play Yuumi every day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, wow. Or like, it's like, oh, I want to play with my significant other, but like, I don't want to be a hindrance. So I play Yuumi. Like, trust me, every Yuumi player has a story.
Oh, okay. I see. That kind of makes sense though, because like, yeah, you can't just attach or whatever. But I'd love to hear, do you guys have a non-iron take for today's Summoner Sofa episode?
Any take?
A good take?
Any take. Yeah. Any take. Not iron.
My strongest take right now is I think Riot should remove autofill.
Ooh, okay, valid. Why?
A lot of games can be considered a waste of time if like the autofill like solo loses the game, or maybe like let's say you want to play League but you only want to play ADC and then Riot Games gives you top and jungle.
Yeah.
You're just like I don't want to play that. I don't want to play this, you know?
No, that's valid.
So
and I see Lucky Aftershock is typing no in chat. Go ahead and let me know why you don't want autofill to be removed. But I wanna counter offer that because you're a high elo player and autofill is for y'all. It's not even for us in low elo. It's they say that it's so that your queue times are not as long, yada yada yada. So like, do you not care about if you're waiting in queue for 45 minutes? Have queue times ever even really gotten that high before?
they have, but the thing is, like, you know, back in the day, I would watch like movies in queue while waiting for a game. but like today, I'm like, I would have rather not played that game than have played that game. You know, I
Okay.
feel like we're on the other end of the spectrum, and I feel like having your players feel that is like definitely not a good sign. You know, so
As a content creator, does it not affect you like sitting in queue doing nothing or like just watching YouTube videos? Do you feel like
no,
that's
it's
still
way better because I can just like whip out like another game on Steam or something Whereas like I'm gonna go like 0-10 playing top for fun. I don't think anyone wants to see that, right? Or like we have a game where top is jungle is autofill, no one can play. That's also not fun.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on that, Will?
I like getting filled, but I used to main fill, so.
Okay, so you're fine with autofill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any non-iron takes today, Will?
Okay, so we're all bot lane streamers here, right?
Yes.
Do we think that it is harder to be a bot lane streamer because there are two people in lane?
Ooh.
Because I feel like it's easier to like complain because there's somebody else in your lane, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this person's holding me back, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's, quite difficult. And I noticed there aren't like too many popular, support and AD streamers. There are a couple, but I do think in general, like the solo laners and the junglers tend to get more viewership.
I agree, but I also feel like, yes, like I also play jungle sometimes. I feel like jungle is relaxing because you don't have that other person screwing you over in lane. Like you can just farm your camps. It's peaceful. You're chilling. You get your objectives. You get the gank lanes. You get to create the hype. But in bot lane, all of the hype comes to you unwarranted. Like you get the ganks. The junglers are coming to your lane. The top laners are teleporting to your lane. So all of that action is put upon you rather than you choosing when you do it. Do you feel that way too, Alan?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, people want to see like you do stuff, right? When you're playing. And then like if you're playing support, you doing stuff is like subtle. Oh, we have better wards, maybe we have like a good engage, but you're like not like one-shotting someone a lot of times, right? And then ADC is like you can sometimes get to that point, but a lot of times you might just be like just dying on repeat or like farming on repeat. So like top jungle mid, they always have some like early game, mid game agency where it could lead into like some kind of crazy pop off game. You know, they can do like some ridiculous things like top had like lethality Scion and that had some crazy one shots on ADCs, right? So it's like more fun to watch that, I think.
That's fair. Yeah. And I feel like people in chat are saying that like they see a lot of insane support plays go unnoticed and it's kind of off-putting. I also think people just like they discount support players in general because like y'all are the backbone of the team, I feel like, but you guys make the other 4 players shine more. Would you agree with that? Because like you're setting up the vision, you're healing, you're shielding, you're making sure that everybody else in the game is good. But they look good, so you don't seem like you look good.
I think supports do get credit for like if they do stuff well, but I do think they're one of the first people to blame if things don't go well because it feels like people like kind of look down on support players. They think they're like less mechanically good or like their champions are easier or whatever. And so when something goes bad, the first thing they'll blame is something random, like they'll ping something I have up, or oh, like maybe this bush should have been warded, like, and it's not a bush that we were fighting in.
Yeah.
And so I'd be like, well, that's kind of weird. Like, I didn't feel like that contributed to the loss at all. But yeah, they're like the first people to blame, I guess.
That's fair. That and junglers.
And junglers.
Yeah, jungle diff is always the go-to disrespect person. Now, I have a couple of non-iron takes from chat that I want to go over quickly. One of my favorite ones, and I want to say this at you, Will, I want to hear your thoughts. The Blando VA said that supports who attack the wave should burn in hell. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I try to set up the CS nice for my ADC.
Yeah.
And, ADCs should be in charge of wave management. But if they don't understand, like, I might hint at what to do by hitting the wave. But, sometimes they don't like that. But that does seem like a bit harsh.
I think the wording is quite strong. And my thought process here is, like, the supports who are just constantly attacking the wave.
Oh,
they're just spamming their abilities on it. There's no rhyme or reason. How do you feel, Alan?
I think he is probably in the lower rank where like his support is actually like messing with a wave for no reason. You know, just like
Yeah.
brand WE,
Yeah,
and then we
fuck.
can't crash, guys.
Yeah.
And taking all this, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's probably in that rank. That's why he has this
Makes
this
sense.
take.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I experience that all the time. So yes, that is definitely correct. And then I got another one from KVMO. They said that rank doesn't measure skill, it measures endurance. How do y'all feel about that?
I think endurance can be considered a skill as well, right? But I think rank just measures your skill over time, like on average. So in a sense, it is endurance, right? Over many games.
I mean, it's a culmination of all your talents, right? Endurance, mentality, actual skill.
Actually,
Yeah. A little hand check every now and then.
And all of it matters towards your rank. And some people even like their ability to look at other people's streams and ban, like all these things can influence how much elo you get.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope you guys enjoyed being on the Summoner Sofa. Thank y'all for y'all's insight. I also want to give y'all a little room here if you guys want to shout yourselves out, your stream, and we'll start with you, Alan.
Twitch.tv/xFSNSaber. You can find me there.
Twitch stunt. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank y'all for watching our third episode of Summoner Sofa. I hope you guys enjoyed catching up and discussing all of the League of Legends news that has happened over the past week. And thank you for participating. Remember, if you missed part of today's episode, you can always catch up Thursdays at 11 a.m. PST on YouTube and wherever you can listen and watch podcasts such as Spotify, Apple Music, or even Amazon Music. Again, thank you guys, Alan, Will, for being here. And who knows what's going to happen between now and next Tuesday. I will, and I'm going to tell you all about it next Tuesday at 11 a.m. I'm Miss Chim Chim. This is xFSNSaber and Stuntopolis, and we're signing off and signing out. Bye, y'all.